Hello, it's me, Sky, and welcome to this week's new arrival roundup. I'll go ahead and apologize for all the stuff that's going on in the background today. I'm packing to go away to Washington, D.C. tomorrow morning, and it's just gotta be like this for now. So enjoy the inside of my closet that you can see there a little bit, but I'm excited to look at some images with you. So if you're new to the roundup, we're just gonna look at Diamond Art Club's Facebook and see all of the pretty images that they've posted this week, and we will chat through which kits have already come out and which ones will be coming out tomorrow. And I'll go ahead, I don't really have a good place to put it, and I'll put over here, I'll put the release date and time for the kits that are releasing tomorrow in case you're not watching it on the day that I put this out, because just saying tomorrow won't make a lot of sense. And if I try to recite the dates and times, I'm gonna get all tongue twisted. So just check up here for the release dates and times. I hear Kenneth out with the leaf blower. I told him I was filming. It's fine. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I think you guys are used to the chaos. Also, my kids are upstairs. My son has decided to completely clean out his room, and apparently that involves quite a few trash bags that just get tossed down the stairs. It's so, you know, if there's a bunch of crashing, I don't know what to tell you. We're living life around here. Okay, let's swap on over to my computer so that I can show you Diamond Art Club's Facebook. Oh, my lighting is also like super good. I could probably fiddle around with the light and fix this, but you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm having a busy day, and I'm just gonna be a washed out person with lines on her face. Do I have? Well, maybe the lines are. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, just look at the pretty pictures. These were released on Monday, the St. Patrick's Day ones. So we had Good Luck Kitten by Marilyn Kazanov. It is 17 by 17 inches or 42.9 by 42.9 centimeters. It's round drill. It has 67 colors with 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. So let's click through that one. It's so cute. It's so cute. I feel like we don't see as many Marilyn Kazanov artworks. Well, you know what? I take that back. We had one for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, and then we had, we've seen a few, but it seems like we used to see these like almost every week, which I guess we would go through phases of seeing a lot and then not seeing a lot of them, but I always find these so refreshing. They're so cute, always very, very adorable little animal in each one, and you know, you can't really go wrong. They always render up really well. And of course, in this one, it's the background has a lot of color blocking in it, but you do have like the little shamrocks in the corners, and then a little rainbow here, which leads you to your gold and your kitty. Very, very cute. Do you remember when these used to always be partials? I guess always is probably not correct, but it just seems like most of the Marilyn Kazanov pieces were partials. I wonder why they don't do that as much anymore. Maybe I'm just misremembering and they have done it recently, but I don't think so. Okay, the next one is Shamrock Jars by Susan Wingett. It is 20 by 17 inches or 50.6 by 42.7 centimeters. It's round drill. It has 48 colors with 1 AB, 1 electro, and 3 fairy dust. Electro, you say? Okay, here is the original image. There is the rendering. Where's the electro? You think it's the coins? I don't know if I think it is or isn't, but that seems like the brightest place, don't you think? Or maybe it's something in the lettering on the jars. Oh gosh, I don't know. But I really do like this one. All that green in the background I thought was one color. It's so not. It's so not. There's so many colors. Many greens, yes. You'd have to really like green to do that. But I feel like with St. Patrick's Day releases, like, you know you're going to get a lot of green. That's to be expected. But these pops of purple are really nice. And then the bright golds here. That's really pretty as well. Love it. I always love Susan Wingett's art. And then we have Luck Dragon by Stanley Morrison. These are always so good. 25.6 by 32.7 inches or 65 by 82.9 centimeters. It is square drill. It has 88 colors with 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. I love Stanley Morrison. Look how cute. Such a cute little dragon. There's the rendering. I really like the rendering on the rainbow. Like, the obvious things are rendered beautifully. The dragon and then this rock that he's standing on, the little shamrocks that are kind of sitting around here, all of that's rendered very well. But the rainbow, it just looks really good. Like, there's the original image and it kind of has like a smudged effect. And I bet that's really hard to render. But they did a very good job of making that look true to the original image, I think. And then, you know, background, a lot of brown. I like brown. It's not all one color. So I can stand behind that for sure. I don't know what I think the special drills would be though, because it seems like it would have to be something green, right? Because that's such a bold part of this one. But then again, there's a rainbow here. The perfect place for special drills, in my opinion, is always a rainbow. But I don't know. It's very cute though. Always cute with Stanley Morrison. And then now that I said the thing about these used to always be partials, this one would not have worked as a partial because of this detail around the edges here. So, you know, maybe that's why they're not making them as partials anymore, is because Marilyn Kazanov is giving these more of a frame appearance. So there's more stuff, because I know the ones that have the cat and the dog diamond painting, I think those have, okay, we're rabbit holing already. Can you believe it? Let me find those. I was referring to this one and then the diamond painting kitten as well. It's called, I think, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend is what that one's called. But these have like a frame with stuff going on. Like, this wouldn't work as a partial either, because you would have to leave off these pretty little diamonds here. I don't know. It would probably be harder to make that a partial than a full drill piece. But then we have ones. Is this a partial? Like, these were a couple of Christmases ago. No, that is full drill as well, but it has these branches behind the raccoon. So I don't know if that's why they stopped making them partials. I want to see all of homie this. Okay. It wasn't hearing what I was saying there. All right. See, like this, there's nothing happening in the background, so it works as a partial. I bet it's as simple as that. That just dependent on the artwork, like a solid background like this, maybe it's easier to make it a partial, whereas when you have details in the background, then it's easier to have it as full drill. Yeah, you know, now that I'm looking at these, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, these ones that I know are partials, like these three. Like that one color background there. But now this one, with all of the framing around it, full drill. Okay, well, I've answered my own question. That seems like a pretty good reason to stop making these as partials. Okay. Next, we have Colorful Floral Owl by T.S. Larking. And by the way, now we have started on the Saturday releases. So the St. Patrick's Day happened on Monday, or the releases did. I actually don't know what day St. Patrick's Day happened. And these that we talk about from this point on are going to be the Saturday releases. So Colorful Floral Owl by T.S. Larking. It is 25.6 by 34.3 inches, or 65 by 86.9 centimeters. It is square drill. It has 70 colors with 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. This one is gorgeous. I did the sneak peek for this one, so there's a video up on my channel of the unboxing of this kit. It's gorgeous. it really, this rendering is beautiful, but it doesn't do it justice because in person the colors are just so bold and so pretty. The special drills were, I would say, very, very well dispersed. Like, there were some yellowy ones, which obviously would be in these more yellow flowers, and then some purpley ones that are in the purple flowers, and like the blue was seemingly more dispersed than you might think, because you see the blue in the owl and you think, well, that's where that goes. But the blue was all over the place. There were two different blues, one a fairy dust and one an AB, and they're just, it's all over. There's some blocks in the background of it. There's some just like speckled down here in like the stems of the flowers, and then of course in the owl itself, just all over the place. Very, very sparkly. And then of course it's decently confetti heavy, I would say, particularly, oh, there's my phone. Particularly up here in these two corners. That was probably the most confetti that I saw. But there is some blocking. Some of these background colors, you have some nice little blocks of those, and then the lightest color of the owl, there's some blocking in those areas as well. But more on the confetti side, but obviously worth it for the detail. I absolutely love it. So nice. And I called these irises in my video, and it does say that he is nestled among a vibrant field of purple and gold irises. So I'm glad. I didn't know if I was getting that right, because a lot of times I say the names of plants and animals wrong in my videos, but those were irises. I'm so glad. Okay, this one is Dragon Love by Sunima. I think that might be how you say it. And it is 35.8 by 27.6 inches, or 90.9 by 69.9 centimeters. It is square drill. It has 61 colors with 1 AB and 5 fairy dust. I have not looked at the rendering of this, but wow. I'm anxious to see what they do with all of this detail work here. Oh my gosh, it's perfect! Wow. You could hardly even tell when I switched it. It's so good. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. And they're like, they're making the shape of a heart. That's too cute. I bet there's so many pretty pinks and purples over here. And then you've got the blues and greens here. I bet, how many colors did it say? It seems like a gazillion. 61 colors. They've been able to do this with 61 colors. Not that that's like a low number, but it's not, 95 or whatever. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone on silent so you guys can stop hearing the beeping. I don't know if you're hearing it or not. Anyway, this is gorgeous. I could not begin to guess where the special drills go. I would love to maybe see something in their eyes, because that just looks like a bright, prominent spot. But my goodness, doesn't all of it? It's so nice. The background looks like it's going to be probably more on the confetti side, but that's how I like my background. So that's okay with me. I don't know. How do you guys feel about one color backgrounds? I feel like I always just assume that everybody feels the same way as I do. But hey, maybe you guys love one color backgrounds. And good for you if you do. Oh, this one. I have not looked at the rendering of this, and I am very anxious to. This one is Our Wild Garden by Peggy Collins. This is getting back to what I would expect from Peggy Collins. We've seen a few things that I'm just like, wow, she did that? But this has Peggy Collins written all over it. It's 25.6 by 38.6 inches, or 65 by 97.8 centimeters. That's really big. It's square drill. It has 81 colors with 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Hello? I click. There it is. This is the original image. Now, what I'm so curious about in the rendering is how they will do the texture on this quilted look. That just seems so hard to do. But they've done it! Wow, it really does give that impression of the same texture of a quilt. That is a really great rendering. I do. Oh, I bet there's so many special drills. What did I even say? It was like 30 seconds ago and I've already forgotten. 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Yeah, ABs. This looks like a good one for ABs. Like a real, super shiny ABs. This seems like the perfect way of using those. And fairy dust will look good as well. I don't know where they are, but wow, this is so pretty. I love all of these colors. It's got like every color, really. And it's gorgeous. I would actually love to know how to make this as a quilt. Like I would love to know. Some people know how to do this. How do you do this? Would somebody give me like a tutorial on how to do quilting like this? I don't know if I could ever do it. Do you have to have artistic ability? Probably. In which case, that would count me out, unfortunately. Oh, this one is so pretty. I did look at this one whenever they posted it. This is Nail Polish by Sims Art. I have loved everything from this artist so far. It is 25.6 by 36.2 inches or 65 by 91.8 centimeters. I didn't realize this one was that big. It is square drill. It has 62 colors with 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. There is the original image. I love her tattoos. And then the ghost kitties. Look at this one. I don't even think I noticed this one. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then the rendering, look at him there. Oh, that like makes the whole thing for me. This one down here. And these neutral tones, these earthy tones, a darker vibe. I love it. And all the detail on the steps. That is so good. I like how this, I'm going to call it an ivy, but it might not be an ivy, but I like how this plant is draping here. And the girl looks great. Her tattoos still look great in the rendering. I love this one. Goodness, it's so good. The more I look at it, the more I want it. And I am on like the hardest of hardcore no buys right now, so I cannot have this, but that is beautiful. I love it. Okay, next. This is Power of 3 by Anne Stokes. It is 27.6 by 35.4 inches or 69.9 by 89.9 centimeters. It is square drill. It has 54 colors with 1 AB and 2 fairy dust. Oh, the wolfies. Oh, they look so awesome. I love them. And then there's there's the rendering. They look so good. I mean, the girl looks good also, but the wolves. Wow. I love how their faces turned out in the rendering. I mean, this is classic Anne Stokes. It's not a dragon. I think when everybody thinks of classic Anne Stokes, you think of a dragon, but not everything from Anne Stokes is dragon related. It's more just fantasy as a whole, and this is to be expected. This type of color palette, this type of detail, it always renders up beautifully. And I have seen many finished pieces of Anne Stokes art that are absolutely stunning. They're so good. Do I have any Anne Stokes? I don't know if I have any in my stash from Anne Stokes. I'm gonna have to fix that. Maybe with this one. No, I'm not buying anything. I am not buying anything. Okay. Next is Sticking Around by Larry Jones. This one is 37 by 27.6 inches or 93.8 by 69.9 centimeters. It is square drill. It has 97 colors, that's a lot, with 2 ABs and 5 fairy dust. The cuteness, oh my goodness. Did we see this in a voting long ago? Because I remember something like this with the little puppy and his little side eye there. I think I probably voted for this because it's just so cute. I like the cow and the horse in the background too, and we've got some tractoring going on here. We're doing some hardcore down on the farm stuff. Here is the rendering. Love the butterflies. I love the I'm gonna say ducks. I feel pretty good about that. But I called a bird a duck one time in a video, and I was called out many times on how wrong I was on that bird. So maybe a duck. sunflowers. I feel pretty confident on that too. I'm not going to try to name all these other flowers because I really don't know. Oh, I didn't see his little tennis ball there. And of course, in classic dog fashion, you've given them a toy that you purchased for them to play with, and yet they want to play with a stick. That is absolutely what dogs do. I'm seeing this, like, this white right here, and I kind of wanted to call it as, like, an AB or a fairy dust, just as that outline there. But the more I look at it, the more I don't know if that's true, because it kind of looks like it's down here on the fence as well. You think that the AB would be down there? I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. Sometimes I see something and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm confident. And I thought I was confident on that one for a second, but I'm not. Because really, there's too much color for me to really determine what might be the brightest part of this piece. But just look at the puppies. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Oh, have I looked at this? I don't think I've looked at this. I mean, I've seen, like, glimpsed the art, but I don't think I've looked at the rendering either. But I'm seeing it on the screen now, and wow. This is Elven Castle. What a good name for what this looks like. It's by Eau Claire Studio. It is 27.6 by 34.7 inches, or 69.9 by 87.9 centimeters. It is square drill. It has 85 colors with 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. I love the colors. Oh my goodness, I love the colors. It's so pretty. Is this like sort of kind of like a mishmash of Rivendell and a Disney castle? Like if you just mashed them together, because it's kind of giving me both of those vibes. But it says Elven, so I guess maybe that's what brought Rivendell to my mind. But it does have a Disney quality to it. The colors and the like, what are those called? Spire? Peaks? Towers. What are those called? Anyway, the pointy tops, that gives me Disney vibes. Here's the rendering. I'm sorry, I have no words today. Oh my gosh, do you think that the special drills are all this outlining? Like this kind of yellow gold looking color? Do you think some of that could be AB or fairy dust? Because that looks really prominent and really bright. But honestly, so does a lot of other stuff. Like the water looks very bright. This little castle? What would you say? We'll call it a house. It looks very bright. A lot of the background looks very bright. So I think I'm going to have a lot of trouble calling the special drills on this one as well. But that's gorgeous. Is this one getting a lot of likes? Is this one going to be like a sellout thing? Because I'm really impressed with that. 608, I don't know if that's good or not really, but that's a lot of likes. I mean, more than this one. More than this one. Is that going to be the one for the week? More than this one? Oh, the quilts. That one's got the most likes so far. This one's got a lot as well. The owl has a lot. Okay, well, I guess there's really going to be no actual determining what's going to sell out first. I just feel like the colors in this one are just really impressive. Okay. I've rambled enough about that one. Next. Oh. Well, I take it all back. This one's probably the one of the week. Oh my gosh, look at that. And I can't even see the whole image. This is view of the Eiffel Tower from the window. Well, that is exactly what is happening. It is by Image World. It is 40.6 by 27.6 inches, or 102.8 by 69.9 centimeters. So this is our biggest one of the week as well. It is square drill. It has 68 colors with 2 ABs and 5 fairy dust. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh my goodness. Look at the kitty. Look at the flowers. Look at the book. Okay, let's look at the rendering before I get off on a tangent. Oh my goodness. Of course, look at the Eiffel Tower. That's beautiful. The drape of the curtains. Beautiful. The flowers, the wallpaper. Oh my gosh. Nope. It's this one. It's this one for me. I love it. This is spring in a diamond painting. This is exactly what I want to be working on right now, but I'm still working on my Christmas tree. I love this. It's so So pretty. I have no guesses on the special trills. They can put them anywhere. I don't care because it is perfect. I love this. This would probably take me 2 years to do, but please, someone who is faster than me, buy this and finish it and show it to me so I can see what it looks like because I love this so much. Okay. Is that, yeah, that says final sneak peek. We kind of had I don't want to say a slow week because we already had a release on Monday, so it's not a slow week, but it just feels like kind of back to normal after that Disney bonanza we had last week. Okay, I'll do a little scroll back through. I love this one. Okay. I also really like the Elven Castle and the puppers. They're so cute. And these puppers too, I'm not going to call them cute because I think they would be offended, but they are a little cute. And then this kitty right here wins. I think that that's my favorite part of this one, and I already had favorite parts. I think there are many other parts that could easily be my favorite part, and yet this kitty right here, that is gorgeous. I love that. That's my, well, oh no, I just went on and on about this kitty up here. So is that my favorite kitty of the week, or is this my favorite kitty of the week? Should that be a new part of the roundup, is like the cat of the week? Because there's so many cats that we see in diamond paintings. I think, oh, Kenneth, are you sending me, what even is this? Is this somebody cooking chicken nuggets? I know how to cook chicken nuggets. Okay. Anyway, no, I'm giving it to this cat. That's the cat of the week. And who is it? Oh, that guy's funny. Okay. Anyway. The chaos is real over here. The quilt. Oh, that is so pretty. And the dragons are pretty as well. I had already forgotten about the quilts and the dragons. I did not forget about the owl, though. That one is an absolute beauty. And then I had also forgotten about these, the St. Patrick's Day. We'll scroll through because you can't see the Stanley Morrison dragon very well from the post. Cute, cute. Love it. Okay. And that's it, right? Oh, they did show us this, like a finished look at the Jasmine one from last week, or one of the Jasmine ones from last week, and I still love it. I did not end up getting this one. I got my Winnie the Pooh parade, though. I did get that. That was a must, but I decided not to get this one, and I kind of regret it now that I see it like that. But you know, you can't get them all. You just can't get them all. Kitty. Okay, all right. Now I'm just scrolling through and torturing myself with things that I can't have, but wow. Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to be it from me for this week. I am so bright. I'm sorry. I will put the release information back on the screen just in case you want to try to snag some of these tomorrow morning. And thank you so much for watching through my chaos. I may try to maybe vlog my trip to Washington, D.C. It's a trip for Ovarian Cancer Research Alliance. I know I've said on my channel before that I had interviewed for an advocacy position for Ovarian Cancer Research Alliance, and then I did get that. And so now I'm traveling to D.C. with them to talk to our congressional leaders, some Senate leaders, and try to secure funding for ovarian cancer and other cancers, particularly women's cancers. And yeah, it should be exciting, or maybe it won't be that exciting because I'm going to be in meetings most of the time, but maybe I'll vlog and you might see some of that trip. It's supposed to be cherry blossom season, so if you guys have any Washington, D.C. recommendations of places to eat or things that I absolutely must see, I have been before and I've looked at many of the museums and I've seen the White House and things like that, but if you have any like cool, unique things that I just need to check out, I'll only have a few hours of like tourist time where I can just go around and look at whatever I want. But just yeah, send me anything you know of and I will see if I have the chance to check it out. But this is all from me. Happy shopping tomorrow. I won't be able to shop, 1, because I'll be traveling, and 2, because no more buying. I must finish things before I buy things. I probably should have set that rule long ago. Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.